should get better. Everything that you do, every week you show up, every week you put in work, every week you're getting better. But it starts with you. Keep doing things. Walk it in and out if you need to. You got 35 seconds left. Press. Swipe in. Press. Fully extend. Fully extend those dumbbells. Good. That's 6, 7, 8. Okay, please ready. See in this face right now. Face on. Good. Look at that face. It's hideous. I saw my own reflection. Press. Right. Fully extend all the way out every time you go into that lunge and press. After that, we're gonna go all over again. And we're gonna get agility crushing. Good. Keep going. Let's not come off your chest pad. All this stuck like glue. Okay? Drop that butt low. Drive your catch the waist low. Yes. Forward now. Let go for agility. Make sure when you sit, you're ready to catch. You sit it. Your shoulders are not going anywhere. Squeeze those dumbbells together as you press. And then go into a fly. Bring up flexion. One more each side. Last one. Set dumbbells to the side. Now, we're going to go. Very slow, bring it down. Final thing. Work in the knees up. Listen, I'm up. Here. 4 more rounds. We got 30 seconds to this. And a 10-second break. Good. Jump the goddamn lunge. Man, so it's been a bad event. It's back. Right there. All into the next. 1, 2, 3. Right back in. Right back in. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We got 30 seconds of this. And right after, take it slow. That's all I want to hear. Right here. Right here. Right here. We're going to 30 seconds. I'm not going too fast. Okay? I'm not going too fast. Rapid. We're going to go. You're going too high. Don't go so high. Go slower. There you go. Pace yourself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop.
Okay, so I just finished up with endurance and agility. I'm into week 5. This was a tough workout. I kind of feel like week 5 is a repeat of week 1. So I had mentioned on Wednesday that I was just a little bit tender from my leg workout. Well, I ended up having a little bit of DOMS, and which 48 hours later, yesterday, I was still kind of feeling it in my legs, maybe even more so than I did on Wednesday. And so I took yesterday off, and I waited until today to do this workout because I kind of had previewed it, knew that legs was going to be heavily involved, and boy, were the legs involved. The jumping lunges and some of the other moves, I can't even remember all the moves. I'm so exhausted right now. My legs were really feeling it. I had to stop and shake it out, especially during the jumping lunges. The other move that's like impossible to keep up for the full 60 seconds is the push-ups, the narrow push-ups, jumping out to the wide push-ups, jumping back to the narrow push-ups. After the first round, I did what he said. You can step it out. So you can just kind of move your hands out, do that wide push-up, move your hands in, and do the narrow push-up when I got tired. And that allowed me to do more push-ups, and I think, as you're just moving your hands in and out, you're still activating the core really well. Because if you just keep jumping back and forth, you get to a point of failure, and then you have to take kind of 10-15 seconds to kind of recuperate so that you can get maybe another 4 or 5 out. This way I was able to keep moving and keep the workout going. But man, this was tough. So the first bit of the workout, you'll see a whole bunch of moves, and then you repeat all those moves. The last 4 moves that I put on the workout here, those 4 moves you do for 3 minutes a piece. And so you do it for 30 seconds, you take a 10-second break, 30 seconds, and you do that 6 times for the full 3 minutes. And then you move on to the next move. I was thinking there was only going to be 3 of those moves. And so when the 4th one came and we had to do the hurdles on into the burpee, mentally I was starting to try to check out. But man, getting through the workout was tough today. I will say that I hit the wall probably going into that last exercise. I know the first I think the first 2 of those I did real well, and then it was kind of like dragging my legs, burpee, and then I was going back and burpee, and I know the last set was probably super, super sloppy. So it'll just go to show that there's still improvement to be made. I could do this whole program again, guaranteed, and not be able to finish some of these workouts because they're just so intense. But I do like the fact that, if you're watching the video, people on the video are having the same struggles. You're having the same struggles at home. I'm having the same struggles. And so remember, this guy that's doing the workouts, I can't even remember how to pronounce his name, but he trains professional athletes. And so a lot of these moves are moves that he would be doing with his professional athletes, especially like that pivot move, and jump. That's a basketball move. I play a lot of basketball, so I like those kinds of moves. Those kinds of plyometric moves, I'll do those all day long before doing just a bunch of lunges and squats with weights in my hands. I'd rather do those plyometric moves, where other people would rather do the lunges and put a bunch of weight on your back and do squats and things like that, and not ever do a plyometric move because there's cardio and stuff like that involved as well. But man, this was a great workout. Gonna take it tomorrow off, I think, because I got family in town, and then do my last workout on Sunday. So I'll let you kind of know what I thought of week 5, but I can tell you already, I'm going to tell you that week 5 is tough. I don't have that same kind of energy that I had in, like, week 3, I think was the easiest week. I think I had a lot of energy, was just killing it on week 3. Week 4 was tough, but not as tough as this week. This week has been kind of back to week number 1. Man, I got some soreness going on. I'm a little sore in the lats because of all the pull-ups we did the other day. Not so much today, but definitely yesterday. I kind of feel, it's still a little bit sore, but not so bad that I couldn't do some more upper body workouts. Of course, today we did do some push-ups and things like that, shoulder taps, and so you're working your shoulders and you're doing shoulder presses. So I'm not that kind of sore where I didn't feel like doing something like that, but definitely got a little bit more soreness this week than I did in the last few weeks. So great week of workouts, really challenging myself. Of course, I am picking up a little bit heavier weights this week. I'm feeling good about that, and we'll see what week 6 has in store. But I got one more workout this week, so I'll share that with you later this week.